I'm Sena Dagadu with the Sena Dagadu. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you very much.
And
it's
welcome. Yeah, it's good to be back here again, right?
Yes, indeed.
So this was the Sena Dagadu, right?
Yes, indeed.
What actually gave birth to it? And what is the concept? What is the rationale behind the Sena Dagadu?
Well, this formation was actually born of necessity. It's a COVID baby. Usually I played with the Sena band, which was a 7-piece live band. And COVID hit, lockdowns happened. And my husband is actually the dub master behind all the equipment over there.
Okay.
And so we're sitting at home. I had just had a fresh baby as well. So COVID really locked us into a new situation in the house. And we felt like we needed to make music. And we needed to find a way to do it together. So we just kind of scavenged around the studio to find equipment that we had. We had the sampler, we had the looper, we had the mixer, and then we just started playing around with songs that we already had, trying to play them in a new way. Like for me, using the looper was a new thing, like, you know, recording my voice, recording vocals over it to make it live. And then we just started playing around, and once we got asked to do a studio concert during the lockdown, and we're like, it's good, but we need something, and some energy is missing. And then we called our friend Pasty on the flute to come and join us, and it was really like the stars aligned, you know, the stars aligned, because it gave birth to this formation that I really, really love. It's so liberating, it's so free, it's almost spiritual, you know.
And what is Walasi doing at the back?
Walasi, he's being Walasi. He's painting in the back. He had an exhibition that he was preparing for while we were recording.
Okay.
And so we called him like, oh, come, let's do this. We are up in Ibri, we are recording, come and do it. And he's like, yeah, but I need to finish this painting. I was like, bring the painting, just bring it. We'll finish it while we are setting up and stuff. So this is real life. I think he actually sold that painting at the exhibition after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice.
That's how he rolls.
Okay. So are you actually looking at the dubs that you, how many have you done so far?
With this, we did a series called the Ghana Live Sessions.
Okay.
We did 11 episodes.
11 episodes.
Yeah. The point was to do something. We can't afford to make a flashy music video for everything that we do. And also that's not really my flavor too much, you know. I wanted it to be like the music, simple, straightforward, organic, raw, real. A lot of people we spend so much time cleaning everything that we do. You go to studio, by the time you finish the song, you don't recognize the first takes. And you know, like I think we over clean and over style and overwork a lot of music. So what I like about this is that it is what happens in that moment of the live is what it is. So we did the videos so very simple and straightforward. We put the camera down, a simple phone camera.
Okay.
We put the camera down, we did 3 takes, choose the best take and put it out, basically.
So this was a phone?
That was take 1. Like in each of the video, you can hear me say take 1, take 2, take 3, take 4, and then that's basically. We wanted to keep it simple. And straightforward, and let the music speak without us over frilling and, you know, adding too many things to it. Yeah.
So is it going to be a collective work piece as an album or
yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. I mean, initially we just wanted to do this series and then see what happens, but it worked really nicely. So we're putting the audios together, so we have them on, you know, streaming platforms and whatnot, so you can actually just listen to and vibe to the music while you're walking the forest or walking your dog or making love to your partner or whatever.
There's so much love in there, especially this month of February, right?
It's coming. Yes. There's always love in the air.
One thing I've noticed with you, Sena Dagadu, is you don't consciously promote your works here in Ghana.
Not true.
Okay.
I try.
You try?
I try. But you see, the distance between Hungary and Ghana for me is a huge barrier. I'm not here as much as I would like to be throughout the year. For now, thankfully, because I have a lot of work that keeps me away. But I've been trying to shift the balance a little bit so that I have a lot more opportunity to share my music while I'm here and to keep it alive while I'm not here too. Like this Ghana Live Sessions also was an attempt at that, and I think it worked quite nicely because I was thousands of kilometers away, but still promoting a material that was entirely recorded and filmed in Ghana.
All 11?
Yeah, all the 11 of them. And we released it across a couple of months, once every Sunday. you know, like a nice Netflix series. That was the kind of idea we wanted, and it's got a really nice traction. So much so that this year we're actually going to record the Hungarian live sessions or the Hungary live sessions. We've got some, you know, support as well for that. So hopefully by the end of this year we would have recorded and maybe even released the Hungarian live sessions. And then who knows? Maybe we'll do one in Japan. Maybe we'll do one in America. I don't know.
You globetrot with it?
I would love to. I would love to, because, you know, especially with this kind of live music, even if you perform the same song in a different setting on a different day, there's something about it that's different. The solo on the flute is different, the mixing is different, the effects on the vocal is different because it's live, because we do it live. So you can perform the same song, it becomes something different everywhere you take it and every time you perform it. So it gives an infinite number of possibilities, even to one creation can be reborn again and again and again and again and again in a new skin.
So that is the digital space, digital Ghanaian space. But how about traditional media?
That one, I think because I am physically unavailable most of the time, people don't even know how to call me in to come, you know, to sit for an interview or things like that. Thankfully, when people get wind of me being in town, I do get some calls to appear on radio or TV shows. Here and there, so I do what I can, but it's I would say I need a lot more time as well to be able to promote music more, because I think in Ghana especially it helps to be physically present. You have to be there, you have to, you know, walk into the TV, you have to walk into the radio, you have to be physically present. It's very difficult. I have done a couple of interviews, you know, over the phone and, you know, over Zoom and things like that, but it's not the same. It's not the same. I think in Ghana, presence is actually really necessary for promotion.
Your song with Reggie Stone's column.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm right, but from my point of view, I think I'm right to say that is actually what made a lot of Ghanaians get to know you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
no doubts.
Yeah. Then they started following and started knowing that, okay, she has good songs, she has great songs. Would you attribute people getting to know you due to the feature with Reggie Stone?
Yes.
Okay.
No doubt. There was a huge difference between, like, the years following up. I would always come. I was already making music. That's how Reggie and I, got together to make that song as well. Like, I always come. We kind of sit down. I did this. We show each other music that we're doing, and that's when he had joined VIP freshly.
Yes.
And so we went out to. He's like, come and meet the guys. And literally the first time I met the VIP guys, this song was born. Like, we were sitting down, you know, eating our kebabs and drinking our beers and talking, and Zil had this beat. So like the nights had been going on, we're showing each other beats and music and stuff that we were doing, and he showed that instrumental, and he just like did his little vocals and you know, those things that he had, like these are the small ideas that he had. Straight up there, I wrote my verse on a piece of paper, and we're like, okay, this is it. This it wants to be born. Let's just go and record it. So that was so organic and so quick, and so it's the kind of music that I love. You know?
In a night.
Oh, the recording I think was a couple of days later.
No,
but the writing, that one.
And the song was made that very night.
Yeah. It was very quick. Sometimes some things just need to be born. Like that one, it was the stars aligned, and literally, I left a couple of weeks later. And then Reggie was calling me some months later, like 3 months later, when they had released the song. He's like, Charlie said that the song they blew. I was like, oh, cool, nice. Good one, Reggie. And he called me back like another 2 weeks later. He's like, Charlie said, you don't understand. The song they blew. And I was like, okay, cool, that's really cool. I'm really glad. But because I wasn't in it, I didn't feel it on my skin. And then I was coming half a year or so later, I came, and at the airport, the customs officer saw my passport, and he looked at me and he's like, Sena Dagadu. I was like, what? I was like, yo, Reggie, so you were right.
That was when it started dawning on you.
Yeah, that is when it hit me, because by that time, when I came, I'm very bad with years. I don't remember exactly which year this was, but like everywhere I go, walking on the streets, you just hear Skolo, Sena Dagadu. People actually knew my name. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. It's incredible. Okay. And we didn't, necessarily do extra promotion for that. I wasn't even here, but somehow the song wanted to to blow.
The song
The song itself wanted to
from
blow.
the very word go wanted to breathe.
It wanted, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm so grateful for it because, like you said, it shined a lot of light on me, for example, and my music. People started to contact me, ask me, dig around, like, what's she doing? Who's this person? And that always helps, you know.
So, would you ever have another collaboration with any Ghanaian and any mainstream commercial Ghanaian musician?
Yes, please.
Because I've also noticed that you are not a commercial music maker. You don't.
Really.
Why?
No. You know, first of all, I think so many people are doing commercial music.
Okay.
I don't need to. They're handling that part of the
That
market.
space very well, right?
Yeah. So it's locked down. So I don't need to do that. And also, the kind of music that I love to do is not necessarily, you know, mainstream kind of vibes. I like a more underground, low-key, my own. I was never taught how to make music. So I don't make music by recipe, you know, like we are doing this. I do. With Irie Mafia, we actually do that in Hungary. Like, let me not lie.
So
we are in Hungary there with Irie Mafia. We are part of the mainstream music.
Talking about Irie Mafia, you've played with them for 18 years.
Yeah.
This year marks the 18th year.
Yes.
Wow.
We are officially graduating.
And you've been playing, you've been at festivals, lots of festivals, to the effect that this year you're booked till when?
Well, usually in the summer, we are pretty much booked throughout till like September.
Is that the same this year?
Yeah, I actually know exactly what I'm doing on like 1st October even. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So from the time you go back till the 1st of October, you're actually working.
Back to back. Yeah.
So is that where the no commercial music by Sena Dagadu is stemming from?
Yes, as well. I think like with Irie Mafia, we work so much and we are really part of the mainstream music flow in Hungary as well. For me, everything that I do beside that, and on my own name, the Sena Dagadu, all these things, is really just for my self-expression and to feed my curiosity as a musical child, you know. And I don't do it out of pressures to deliver. I do it just to give joy to myself and to those who will find joy in the kind of things that I do. So that's why you say that and you see that it's not, I don't make commercial music in that way because I am so stretched out and you know, not stressed out, but I'm so rigidly booked okay. Throughout the year that this for me is the way I release, you know, my stress. It's my love child, so to speak.
Apart from the usual suspect, the One Love, Mensa, Walasi, and a few others, and VVIP together with Reggie, which other Ghanaian musician have you had a collaboration with?
I've actually have a song with Sark.
Okay.
Yeah, we did Yo Chale, hey, me and years again. I don't know. There's something with numbers in my head. I can't think when it comes to numbers. But Sark was so nice to do the track Yo Chale with me. And I don't know if you've seen it. The video too was really sick. Pascal Aka.
Pascal Aka shot it?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that before Skolom?
Pascal did the video.
Was it before Skolom or after Skolom?
No, after Skolom. Yeah. After.
Okay. Well, time is not our friend here. I would have wished that we'll go on and on. But I mean, social media handles to the public before you.
It's very simple. Everything is at Sena Dagadu. But if you want to see the YouTube videos, it's Sena Dagadu official YouTube page. All the episodes are out. You can find me everywhere at Sena Dagadu. Very simple.
Okay, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that before the 8th of March that you leave, you will know that.
I hope so. I hope so. That's why I extended as well. So maybe something will come in the mix.
I love the usual suspect though.
Thank you.
And I loved your son.
He's hardcore, right?
He's hardcore. What happened to your hair?
What happened to my hair?
Yeah.
My locks. Hey, COVID. I had time on my hands. And I needed a change. I actually picked them out. I didn't cut it. I actually opened my locks were down to your waist. My blessings, yes. And I actually sat down and picked it. No, I was going through a lot at the time. You know, my father passed, and COVID happened. I had a new baby, and I just felt like everything has changed. I also need to change. I can't rely on who I was before anymore. I had to be a new person again. So So I rebirthed my hairstyle.
Would you ever go back to the locks?
Maybe, I don't know. But for now, I'm enjoying my life.
Well, that is what you should also be doing. She's enjoying her life. You should be enjoying your life. You should be getting ready for the Val's Day. You should be sending in your pictures. You should be gearing yourself for La Palm Royal Beach Maati Spa or Volta Hotel. And also don't forget that, yeah, it is real. If it is not on, it is not in. You need to put it on before you set it in. Yes, we are still here. The couples are up for a lot of discourse with KMJ and Rosalie. And then we have all the excitement here on Prime Morning.